Good morning, everyone. Happy Friday. Jeanette Biro here. I'm a medium and a channeler, and welcome to your weekday daily card reading where we dive into the cards and see what's in store with a message from Spirit. All right, this week has been a very interesting week. It's been that forward momentum, that breath of fresh air. We have had the new moon. The Schumann resonance has been pretty epic. Lots of energetics, lots of clarity, aha moments. It's like the Spirit's showing me the image of a clock, and every hour on the clock represents like a different theme. It's been a week where we have gone through every hour on that clock. So many different themes have presented themselves, but with the purpose of again, bringing more clarity, having the opportunity to really take stock of where we're at now, and now what do we want moving forward? What are we going to do now, right? Because every time we take that pause and review where we're at, we then get to decide, okay, now what, right? That's the energy I'm feeling today as we step into the weekend, is the now what do you want to do? That's like the energy, not the message, but that's the energy. The energy is waiting for you to kind of give your input energetically into it. So this feels like this could be a high manifestation weekend, but this is a very energetically reactive weekend. But I want to say in a good way, where you really are like the wielder. I'm being shown in my mind the magician, and the magician in tarot can kind of wield every symbol, every sign, like whether it's pentacles or cups or swords or wands. Like the magician can kind of do it all, and it's kind of like that's the energy you're in. So it's, if you really take the time to consider yourself as the magician, where are you putting your energy? Especially going into this weekend. Really interesting, really interesting. Okay, let's see what's in the cards. I'm finishing up the week with the Wisdom of the Oracle by Colette Baron-Reid. All right, let's see, Spirit, what do we have? Okay. These two want to come out. Oh, interesting. Okay. Oh my gosh. Okay, I'm going to read these in a different order just because I want to emphasize what I was talking about. So there is this kind of like new energy, and we have the Poised card. The Poised is like you're ready, right? You're energetically ready. You are poised to succeed. And that's really the energy with like what your will is, so it will be. And that doesn't always mean instant manifestations, but there's this deep connection to your energetics and the energetics around you. There's this cohesiveness, this union, this really beautiful flow energy happening, and you're poised and ready to utilize it. You're poised to merge with it. Huge energy in merging. So that could be for you, could be merging within the energies of Mother Nature. Maybe it's the elementals. Maybe it's merging with the energies of spirit. Maybe it's merging with the energies of your creativity. Maybe it's with your partner, your family. It can be a lot of different ways. Again, it has to do with the clock of this past week, where we've had several different things come forward for us to have clarity on. Now it's like, what are we going to do? Now we're poised and ready to take action on those things. What is that going to be? And so really, you're going to find the answer to what that is in your heart space. That's where the answers really are. So go into your heart space, even if you want to just pause for a moment, put your hand on your heart and tune in. There's an energy there. There's an energy there. There's a lot of energy right now too. I find like I'm like Spirit saying lots, showing lots. I'm losing my words, but I'm also stumbling my words. Like that happens to me when the energetics are coming from every angle. So I can tell you from my experience right now, there is a lot of energy, but it's like waiting. It's waiting for you. It's waiting for your will and your action, which is cool. So again, this is happening because a couple different things. One of them that's really important is you have gone by the book. Now, in this case, this is like you have been willing to take the time to move through. Don't mind my cat. If you can hear, she's puking up a hairball over there. So if it sounds weird, it's just my cat, and I apologize. Okay, this over here, this by the book card is really because you've gone through all those hours on the clock, right? Like you've gone through each hour to move through each thing, to explore each thing. And so this is why it's happening, okay? Because you've gone by the book, you've gone through it all. Now, the other thing too, though, is this loyal heart card here. This really speaks about how you have stayed loyal to your heart. You have stayed loyal to your soul energy, to your divine alignment, your highest alignment, your soul's purpose. You've stayed loyal to that higher frequency of light. And because you've done that, and you've facilitated moving through these different times on the clock, you're getting to this position here. Okay, and hopefully, this week has shown you that you are in this position, right? This kind of rest and repose that Spirit was talking about, and this like fresh breath of fresh air has really shown you that you are at this place on this pedestal, ready to take action, poised to take action. Now, what's really interesting is what is surrounding us in this poised to take action sort of statement is the tribe. And I really like this. So this tells me too, the energy this weekend is bringing you into more union, more support, more connection with your tribe. So maybe there's like a deepening of conversations that happens with maybe current friends and family. Maybe you meet a new group of people or a group of like-minded souls or a spiritual group or something that allows you to really kind of, Spirit saying, marinate in who you are now. Spending the time in who you are now, engaging in the energetics of who you are now. So there's a lot about your tribe showing themselves to you this weekend, your tribe showing up. And I think this is really neat. And I love this energy going into a weekend too, because there's this kind of fruitfulness, this sort of bounty. So something to consider with this card here. I think we're moving into a really interesting weekend. I want to say be thoughtful in how you're interacting, but like thoughtful with a lot of flavor of joy and play and happiness, right? Like it doesn't, I mean, discernment is always there. We live in a world of requiring discernment. We just do. That's a blanket statement for sure. But this weekend really feels like these energetics that are kind of waiting for your will are steeped in fun and joy and play and support and positivity. So it's like make the most of that, right? It feels really cool. And I hope all of you can feel that right now too. So I'll leave that with all of you for now. Happy Friday, everyone. I hope you have a beautiful weekend. Tons of fun, joy, play, all of that kind of stuff. And I look forward to seeing you all on Monday. Have a good one.